Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap currency, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today we have the content schedule released and a little bit more to kind of talk about with the content schedule, what's on there, what's going to be changing in Madden Ultimate Team, and just a little bit to talk about with content in general. I do want to give a shout out to Henderson for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Also, guys, today we do have more NBA games, so if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me over on Twitter. I will also be running some private drafts today for the NFL season. You can actually do like year-long fantasy drafts on Underdog, so follow me over on Twitter if you guys want to get on those. I'll probably start running those in maybe like an hour or so after this video goes live, maybe a little bit sooner. Follow me over on Twitter. All right, guys, so here is the content schedule for this week. As you can see, we have Rising Stars on Wednesday, and then we also have got Fan Appreciation, Golden Tickets, and Ultimate Legends. So it doesn't look like we have any sort of other promo coming this week. Obviously, last week with Season 4 coming out and everything, you know, that was kind of a big thing. But here is the thing. We are now coming into the end of May, and this is the content schedule for May 23rd through May 29th. Well, Rising Stars. I actually talked about this a couple of days ago because someone tweeted me, if you guys go over the solo challenges and you actually take a look at just the Wildcard Wednesday solos, well, you may have noticed this earlier in the year, but there was a lot more tiers. There were actually like a ton of tiers, and I think it was scheduled to end in like July. Well, it's actually ending tomorrow. As you guys can see, we come over to the new veteran solos, where you can see right here all the way down to tier 36. That is it, weeks 33 to 36, which is tomorrow. Obviously, I just have not been keeping up with the solo challenges, whatever. But tomorrow is the final Wildcard Wednesday release. That is it. Now, this is interesting, to say the least. Now, I do have a couple of things I want to talk about, though, here. So, number one, obviously, this is bad in terms of daily content or weekly content coming out, because the only content you guys saw in there, right, was Golden Tickets on Friday, of course, and then Saturday, we have Ultimate Legends. That is really all that we have right now that is set in stone to continue to come for the next couple of weeks. That is literally it. Now, aside from that, Fan Appreciation, well, that's this week, but that's the last one, right? Obviously, all we have left now are the week 3 tokens, and that's it. So maybe after that, they'll just keep refreshing the Fan Appreciation packs every single week, and we'll have that, I guess. But no more Wildcard Wednesday content means we have Friday content, Saturday content, and nothing. So nothing on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much, unless they implement something else. Now, I will mention this, though. I've talked about it before, and I'm hoping that this is the case. Now, I'm not surprised that it's not on the content schedule for this week, because I was kind of hoping that it would be. Maybe like on Tuesdays, they would start to bring out, and I've talked about this promo before, the Power Up Expansion promo. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what the Power Up Expansion promo is, it's pretty much a way for EA to give players upgrades that just they didn't get around to pretty much this year. Now, that's not saying we won't have any more promos this year. We obviously already know that we are going to be getting Rookie Premier. We get that promo every single year. But do we still have hope of seeing position heroes, of seeing summer blockbusters? Maybe. They haven't said anything about it, and obviously there's no EA streams, so we pretty much only know about content coming out if EA tweets about it randomly or if it's on the content schedule. So it doesn't look like we'll be getting, if we are going to get the 2 promos, Summer Blockbuster or Position Heroes this week. We're just not going to get them this week. Could they still come out in June? Maybe. Hopefully so, but as you guys can see, we take a look at veterans, and I think that this just looked so odd to me that we ended up getting these players, right? For this week of veterans, we got Brandon Marshall. Okay, he's not in the league. Lomas Brown as a veteran. Does that make any sense that Lomas Brown was a veteran this week? It really did not. This man is a veteran of retirement. He has not been in the league forever. And then obviously we had Rising Stars. We had, what was his name? Lem Barney, right? Darius Slay and Xavier Howard. I mean, I guess you could call them veterans, but I don't really feel like they're veterans, right? They're kind of just players that need upgrades. Like, yeah, they are veterans, but usually the veterans promo is kind of players like Ryan Fitzpatrick, right? Super old players, Joe Flacco, players that are past their prime, and they make sense as veterans. I don't think that Howard or Slay really made any sense to be in the veterans promo. So to me, I feel like they're kind of out of players that fit the criteria maybe, or they just want to give those players that need upgrades, give them upgrades. So I am hoping that with Wildcard Wednesday leaving on Wednesdays, hopefully next week with the content schedule, it will show Power Up Expansion. And as I said, guys, if you don't know what the Power Up Expansion promo is, pretty much, let's say you had Darius Slay's Power Up, you had him up to his last card, which I want to say was like the Zero Chill 93 before he got this 97 overall veteran. Well, pretty much it would just be training in his power up. You would just power him up with training, maybe a couple slots, and get him up to a 98 or 99 overall, whatever EA would decide on for these players. Hopefully all 99 at this point. And I feel like we still need that promo because obviously I'm sure you guys can go down to the comment section right now and let me know 100 different players that need upgrades, right? So there has to be something else coming to replace this to give us cards. So to me, I think and I hope, I'm just going to say I hope because you don't know. We never know with EA. Maybe they're really done. Maybe they're just going to say, all right, that's it. You get golden tickets, you get ultimate legends, that's it. And then if there are any other promos, then we'll get those. But I'm really hoping that we do see Powered Up Expansion next week. And hopefully it's more than 5 players. Because as I said, I'm sure you guys could go name 100 players that have low cards or no cards, whatever, that need upgrades. Hopefully we get Power Up Expansion. They give us 6, 7, 8 players every single week. That would be really clutch. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think EA is just about to drop Madden 22 kind of just off the map? Or are they actually going to give us a nice little summer push? I'm really hoping that they are going to give us a nice summer push and put out the Power Up Expansion promo like we all want to see. Obviously, like I said, there's just so many players that still need cards that obviously are just not going to be able to be implemented into just the Rising Star promo. So I don't really know what EA has planned, and I'm really hoping that we do end up seeing the Summer Blockbuster promo. I think that one I kind of want to see more than Position Heroes, because with Summer Blockbusters, I mean, they could do both if they had the opportunity to, but with Summer Blockbusters, we get a lot more players usually. That's kind of why I'm leaning a little bit more towards that, and we'll just kind of see what's going on, guys, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm really hoping that they're not just going to leave us with Friday and Saturday content, and that is it, because if that's the case, man, it's going to be a bad summer. I think it was Madden 20, I want to say, Madden 20 summer, that content was just so good during the year. And it really was good during this year. I think you guys can all agree with that we had a lot of content pretty much nonstop. We did have a couple of gaps kind of at the beginning of the year. We had a pretty long gap there, and maybe like one other gap. But EA really has done a good job this year with content. I mean, all the promos are really good. All of the players were super juiced. And even at this point in the game, right now, I would say we're in the end game, right? Well, there are so many good players at every single position, at wide receiver, at quarterback, at cornerback, at defensive ends, whatever. Maybe more so I would say cornerbacks, wide receivers, QBs, that yes, there are what you could consider the best players at their position, right? Like I would say Cam Newton's probably the best quarterback in the game right now, but if you still have Russell Wilson, if you have Randall Cunningham, if you have, I mean, 5, 6, 7, 8 different quarterbacks, whatever, you're still having a lot of fun and you're still able to compete with those guys. And also wide receivers. There's so many good golden ticket wide receivers, right? I mean, we have Colin Johnson, we have Josh Gordon, we have Too Tall Ed Jones. Aside from them, we still have Calvin Johnson, we have Randy Moss. There's just a lot of really good players, and EA has done a great job of just kind of juicing up everybody's stats to make them all usable. So that is one thing you cannot say about Madden 22. You cannot say Madden 22 was boring with the player selections like years past, where it was, okay, this is the best quarterback, you got to use him, or else you're just going to be a disadvantage. It's really not like that this year. So that is one thing I will give major props to EA about, is they really did a good job of making sure pretty much every card was done good. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below, and let me know, do you think we are done for? Is it just going to be golden tickets and ultimate legends and that is it? Or does EA have a plan and they're not going to leave us hanging? Hopefully so, they have a plan. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.